Hello everybody, thank you for watching Crazy Narcissist Ex-Girlfriend. My name is David. I want to tell you guys a story before I start the video. The other day I was driving around doing my errands and I gotta go to the grocery store, go to the bank, pay my bills, go to the post office, all that good stuff, right? And I try and get it all done in one day. So I'm driving around, I'm rushing and I'm trying to do 2 or 3 things at once. If I'm driving, and I know I shouldn't be doing this, but when I'm driving around I look at my phone and I'm kind of seeing how many messages I have, and I'm trying to answer all these emails and stuff from you guys. And so I was getting tired and I was thirsty and I wanted coffee. So I pull in the Starbucks drive-through, right? And I order my coffee and I get up to the window and I'm looking through my phone and I hear this lady at the window. I don't even look at her, and she goes, "Can I have your number?" And I look at her, she's smiling like this, and I go, "Oh wow!" And I go, I'm sorry, I have a girlfriend." And I keep looking at her, and she goes, "Excuse me?" And I look at her, and she's like this. And I go, "Oh, I'm sorry, what'd you say?" And she goes, "No, she goes, "Did you order this?" She asked me a question. I'm like, "Oh my God." I'm like, "I'm so sorry." Just felt like a total idiot. I thought she asked me for my number, and I'm sitting there telling her, "No, I have a girlfriend." And she's like, "Yeah, I don't care, buddy. I want your money." It's like, damn. Felt really stupid. But the reason I'm telling you this story is I didn't try. I didn't try to connect with this person, right? I wasn't even looking her in the eyes. I was talking to her. I'm giving her money, all these exchanges I was going to do with her, and I'm not even paying attention, not even looking at her in the eyes. I'm asking her questions and looking down on my phone. I wasn't trying to connect with her, okay? And the reason I told you this whole story is to try to connect with you. Okay, so I was able to tell you something kind of funny, and I kind of left myself vulnerable, and something that you guys could connect with. Going to Starbucks, getting your stuff done, not really paying attention, right? So I was trying to connect with you as well. So connection is all about other people. It has nothing to do with you. So if I am trying to talk to somebody and I have motives and I have reasons or things I want from this person, I will not connect with them. Okay? And this is why narcissists cannot connect with people, because it has to be all about the other person. It can't be about them. And we know that everything is about them. So even in the beginning, when they love bomb and they're trying hard to connect with you, right? It's just to get what they want. It's to manipulate you. It's to get your trust. It's to get your love so they can get what they want from you. Now, don't forget, they're attracted to things, right, that you have. They want things that you have. They're envious. They like your status. They like the kind of person you are. And they want to take these things from you, right? So that's not connection. Narcissists cannot connect. And this is so vitally important. And if you see how society is going today, there's less and less connection. Now, the internet brings us all together, sure. It connects us all in one like that. But on an individual basis, there's less and less connection. Okay? We are all becoming profiles. And profiles create envy. If you look at my profile, it will tell you nothing about who I am, will it? If you realize that all of us have problems and all of us are dealing with big time stuff to us, and then you look at every profile on Facebook, less than 5% will even admit to having a problem. And the problem with that is you shouldn't be saying it on social media anyways. So if you're just looking at people's profiles, you're comparing yourself to them, that creates low self-esteem. Because you're always going to find someone, if you're comparing yourself to someone on a profile, they have this, they have that, they do this, they look happy, and oh, I don't have that. I want that. That's envy. Today's society is going further and further and further away from connecting with each other. It's a society breakdown, okay? Society breakdown of connection. There is, classic things that I see, you guys, is here's a perfect scenario, and you guys will see this all the time. You will see two people that seem to be the same age, that seem to be pretty much the same in life and what they like, and they're both at the same place, and they're both waiting for their order, the same order, right? And they're 4 feet away from each other. They're both single. They both are looking for someone to love because they're both looking at their cell phones on dating sites, checking to see who liked their profile and who gave them comments and stuff like that, when the person that's probably good for them is standing right next to them. There's no connection. Back in the old days, they would be talking to each other, right? So one thing to ask yourself, if you've been in relationships with narcissists that don't connect with you, is ask yourself, why were you with a narcissist, okay? And why were you with somebody that didn't ever connect with you? And you thought you connected with them. And, you know, I always go back to childhood, but that's a very important question to ask yourself, guys, okay? Ask yourself, did your parents try to connect with you? Because like I said, connection is all about the other person. It cannot be about you at all. Connection takes work. It takes effort. You have to try. You have to want to, okay? So, ask yourself, did your parents try hard to connect with you? Most likely they didn't. And I'm not saying they're a bad parent or anything. They may have had other stuff going on. Maybe your mother was being abused by your father. Maybe your father's being abused by your mother. Maybe your parents went through some major trauma, crisis, and they just couldn't connect with you. Who knows? But it's important to be aware of this. Because if you didn't connect with your parents, you may not know that you're not connecting with other people like narcissists and you be in relationships with them. Okay? Really, guys, really go out there and try to connect. This is so vital for your recovery. I talk all the time about stimulating your brain and how important it is to connect with people, meet new people, touch new people, hug new people, look at them in the eyes and say, I love you. Give them presents and gifts. This is effort to connect. This is making it all about them and not about you. Okay? All right, guys? Any questions you guys have, please go down below and ask me. I'll answer them. And be sure to always love yourself first, okay? I will see you guys later. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Danny Dog Productions.